I've just started a new project. It is a document chest. This is the book about John Townsend, Newport cabinet maker. And he made this document chest about 1760, it says. It's not very big, but it's got this carving, these shell carvings, and a block front, and a very difficult bottom piece here that I've actually started building this piece with the bottom. And here you can see on my table here, the front mahogany part of that bottom. The bottom will be about that big. This isn't a big chest. It's a couple feet tall. And I used several photos and also some information from a fine woodworking article in August 2005. So I've got this started in SketchUp. It was a difficult piece to get in to SketchUp, mostly because this is hard to model. But I wanted to get that modeled up very much in detail because it looked quite hard to build. And the corner joints on this piece are difficult. The upper corner between the side and the top, and also the bottom corner down here with this molding. So I decided to start with the bottom, but there'll be a backing board of yellow poplar or pine, that this will be glued to the front of that piece. And just the mahogany part will show. It's got a lot of dovetails. In my SketchUp, I haven't done the shell carvings yet, so that's yet to be done. Now this bottom, here's the exploded view that you can see here, and then let me get to this bottom piece here. Here's the base, or the bottom to the cabinet, with all the dovetails, and this front piece here, molded front piece. And I've created a template for templates for that front piece. Here's the way this goes. So, oh no, it goes like this. Yeah, like that. So this was important to have to mark this out. And then the molding shape is this little piece right here. And I made a scraper that's somewhere here. Here it is. A scraper with that shape. And I've tried to use it, fit it into this little holder here and use it, but actually I've been having better luck just holding it manually and working the edge. So I'm in the midst. I was worried about this carving this molding here, how I was going to do that. I ended up, there's a relief here of 1/16 inch down, which I used a router to route that out after bandsawing the shape. So that gave me this edge here. Now I haven't finished up with that edge, but the way I've worked that, I'm not sure I have all my carving tools out here that I've been using. That's a number, that worked out to be a number 3. And so I just work that back and then use a chisel to just knock out the pieces back to there's a guideline here. I used a marking gauge to cut the guidelines for all the location, and so there's a place then to make sure that I've got a clean break. Let me see if at these cut marks. So then I can just remove the material back to that finish line location. So that was the first thing I did, is get a nice flat surface, 1/16 down. Now I'm working the actual molding here, and I'm finding it difficult. I'm using mainly carving tools. Particularly difficult are all of these transition locations and how to match up both sides of that. So I can use my scraper somewhat, but that's pretty slow. So I end up using roughing out with carving tools. This is a number 7, and I've got to go down to 3/16. There's a cut line down here, 3/16 off the bottom, and that leaves a 3/16 flat on the front edge of that molding. So let me just show that. There you can see that flat. Then that will eventually have a miter joint that fits up with this molding here. Actually, so there's a lot of dovetail work now. I've got to finish the carving here, glue this up to the rest of the bottom base piece, which will be yellow poplar, and then start the dovetails for the 2 sides.